Feel free to walk around, take pictures, do what you'd like in there. If you would like, then we also have a 737 MAX. Now this is obviously a smaller airplane, something you're probably very familiar with. We don't need to spend a lot of time in that airplane, but I like to take people in there as well to show them the similarities between the Dreamliner and the MAX. They both were designed with the same interior philosophy in mind. And there's also a production lighting system in that airplane. I can go through the scenes and show you how lighting properties, they say no pictures. But here, this is actually managed by a different company, like Team. So the blues are a little bit more high safety The only thing I ask is if I don't see anybody. All right, welcome aboard. So this is the 787-8. As a quick introduction, and I heard you say wow. Oh wow. I've been doing briefings like this for about 5 years. People from all different areas of the world that speak all different languages. Somebody always says wow every single time. And it proves it, you said, right?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
I did.
So here's that really tall ceiling, which is effectively welcoming you to the space. We also have other things in this airplane that are unique to the airplane. It's a composite airplane. Because of that, the interior and the environment of the airplane is going to be a little bit more comfortable and different than other aircraft. You can pressurize this fuselage at a lower cabin altitude than you can other fuselages. Because of that, you fly at an altitude of equivalent of 6,000 feet rather than 8. So you're going to have less symptoms of jet lag and fatigue due to flight. You can see the windows are extremely large in this airplane, and that's again because we want to welcome and connect the passenger. The fuselage has been optimized to be its widest point at seated eye height, because that is not necessarily the widest point, but it's optimized.
So the business class is there, premium economy is here, and just after you have the economy class.
It's really awkward because they provide privacy for passengers. Still larger. Oh yeah. So see what? I'll go back again. One more time. One more time.
Je sais pas si vous l'avez. Oh, it's more gray. It's cool. It's normal.
It's fine.
It's fine.
There's nothing wrong with
It's
it.
a bit sad.
Yeah. A bit sad, is that what you say?
And here we go. Sad. It's sad now.
Oh, and now you're happy.
So, and one last, before the MAX came out, this was an option on the NGs. Every airline decided to take it except Ryanair because they wanted to keep their fleet consistent. We did a study with Norwegian because they have a large fleet of 737s. Some of them have this interior, some of them don't, but everything else about the experience was identical. The seats, the legroom, the seat width, the service levels. Everything that we measured from a passenger experience came back positive, statistically significant on this airplane. Passengers thought flight attendants were nicer. They thought the food tasted better. They thought the seats were bigger. They thought the labs were cleaner. They thought everything about the experience was better. And it's because of this lighting and architecture.
Just the lighting.
Yes.
So the food were better, but
The food tasted better and the seats were bigger.
very strategic.
Yeah. So,
C'est ce qu'on appelle le look and feel.
and so with Royal Air Maroc flying this airplane as well as 787 and how they have such a I wish we had. No, we're still working on that.
Yeah, we saw the wing.
Yes, the wing's cool.
Welcome on board the Queen of Skies. Wow.
So here's the big airplane.
747.
Here it is.
Oh, wow.
So this is the 747-8. I'm not going to talk much other than just, yeah, wow. Just notice it has a similar feel to the Dreamliner and the MAX. The upstairs is also configured with business class seats and I can mock up what it's like. Those of the aircraft.
La bouteille sont bien.
And here's the chef. Yeah, it's a full-size chef.
Here. I'm gonna take a quick picture. It's about the organs. Wait, let me find it. Look at this. These seats. Well, I don't need the pin. I'll take this little look at that.
There you go. That would not be a bad way to travel.
Viens voir le 707.
The American dream. The American dream.
We've been working on the configuration of the
Seats, and also to put them at different pitches so the airline can see exactly what it feels like with the seats, say at a 30-inch pitch versus a 31, 32, etc. And also if we're contemplating or designing new features, this is also a very good place to install them and see how they work, get input from our certification team, from customers, etc. And you're free also to play with the bins. There's luggage in the bins. You can see the differences between the regular bin and the space bin, etc.
Wow.
La simulation, quoi.
Grandeur nature.
This is like a panel, the exact panel.
This is uniquely for the galleys, right?
Yes, this room is very much focused on the galleys and the galley inserts.
Okay.
So all four of our galley suppliers for 737 are represented here. The suppliers are free to, as they are in the rest of the studio, present whatever they would like, basically. One thing to keep in mind is that not everything you see in here is actually currently operable on the 737, but it is something that is out there. and could be operable. So generally we have G4, which is what would be the after the airplane, G1 and/or G2, which are the forward end of the airplane. And usually you see how the different inserts work. You can pull all the inserts under these standard containers parts out to the different pin. See how the different suppliers address the systems that work within the galleys, whether they conceal them, leave them open, how the serviceability is affected by the way they do their design, etc. Yeah, basically you can just move from one supplier to another, see the differences, play with the carts. Seat suppliers, not every model is represented here, but many of them are. You can sit in the seats, experience different pitches, like we talked about in the Light Lab. All of that is available here, and we can, in about 10-15 minutes, if a customer needs, we can retool a particular set of seats to a particular set of pitches. There are also some of our lavatories in here that are shown with the seats, so you can see how, for instance, the S-wall lavatory, the space wall lavatory interacts with the seat, gives you more room for seating. And anything, there's also some IFE that is demonstrated on the back wall of the room. We have both lie-flat seats, which are making their way onto 737, and more standard business class and economy class seats.
What's IFE stands for?
In-flight entertainment.
Screens.
Yes. All right, I'll open it up. Any questions, feel free to ask, and you're free to do whatever you like.
Galleys playroom. Galleys playroom. Huh? Look, it looks like a playroom.